Hi there, Cancer. This is Kim here with your next 48-hour reading. Hope that you're doing really good today. And I hope you're having a really great, safe day. So let's get into this reading. Asking Tarot of Oppositions. Give us a Celtic cross. We're just going to go there with this. For Cancer, it might be a long reading. But we'll clarify and figure things out. So this is, like I said, Tarot of Oppositions. There's two sides to each card. Like, see, we don't have to do reversals because it's already built into it. So you'll see what I'm talking about. If you haven't ever seen this deck, it's a nice deck. For Cancer, I think that one's wanting to come out. I don't know what it is. It's Six of Swords in the reverse. That one's wanting to come out for your for the issue in your Celtic cross. So the Six of Swords in the reverse, which is what that would represent, would be it's like listening to yourself next time. So something had already been and passed, and I feel like this is the energy of kind of being stuck somewhere. Like maybe even physically, like you're just stuck somewhere, or maybe it's mentally, you can't get past, because this is like the swords, you know, the thoughts and intelligent, and it's in the reverse. So instead of getting away, it's like staying here, and whatever this is, and it feels like it's staying in some kind of disappointment for the Star in reverse, the things that didn't turn out the best for us. But let's keep going. What's at the heart of the matter? Oh, okay. You feel, this is interesting. So you feel stuck. You want to listen to your intuition next time, but your heart has said, oh no, there's something I've found. This is a love begins kind of card. Uh-oh, you can't even see it. The Ace of Cups, which is, you know, and it's the Ace of Cups where they're grabbing the cup. You're grabbing the cup. You're not desperately holding on, trying not to lose the cup. You're grabbing it. Even if this was something in the past, like with a past person, it can represent like the new start to that relationship too. Or this can be something brand new, but it does denote like the heart feeling like it's ready for something new, whatever that really means. So past energy here for Cancer, and of course, you know, we put our heart normally into our work, right? So it can be talking about career too, is what I'm trying to say, I guess. Is it can be talking about career too. So tell me, Cancer, past energy. Nice. The Hermit, where we've decided what it is that we're wanting to do on our journey, on our specific journey. I mean, the Hermit is, you know, just think about what the Hermit character is somebody that kind of spends some time to themselves, doing their own research, or even just studying the things that they're interested in. Might not necessarily have anything, you know, to do with anybody else. And there's two sides to this Hermit. There's the Hermit that has still to find his light, and then there is the Hermit here who's like pretty safe, secure, you know, looking on things like I can guide the way even. So it's half and half. And it has something to do with this decision that is either that you need to make based on intuition, because it's like saying that last time your intuition told you to get out of the place and you didn't, and then it ended up being like this energy that you're in, right? Now, speaking of holding on to stuff and not wanting to let go, Four of Pentacles in the reverse. There's something with the foundations here. This is a feeling of lack to me. This is a feeling of your power being given away because of all the power that you're putting into, that you're giving to attachments, right? So you take away their power and their hold over you when you break attachment, and just simply, instead of holding on, fearing of losing it, holding it in gratitude, knowing that, you know, if this goes, something else comes, and it's always like that. Then the more comes in that energy of gratitude and thankfulness. So when we desperately don't want things to basically change too, but there's a crumbling of a foundation, then sometimes we can get and we can actually get into the energy that helps do the opposite of what we're wanting to do. So that card is just saying, take stock of your possessions and the things that you own, but don't give too much power to like earthly possessions. I think that's what that's saying. Now, it also is indicating some work is going to be done on spiritual and material growth. Right now is probably not the time that you're going to be able to really hold on to things too tightly. I think that's, and that might be where the Ace of Cups is showing up too, as like, okay, the universe is going to offer you something. It's going to gift you something. It's going to be from the heart. So you're going to be very satisfied with it. But it will come from a heart place. It's a different energy than that. All right. So the Two of Wands here, you really need to use more focus. Yeah, okay. More focus and spend some more thought on some kind of strategy. What this card is illustrating just by their artwork, that taking the time and being focused before you make your next move, because something might not be stable. And I think these two are they're very similar. The Two of Wands in the reverse and the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, because there's something about really needing to focus so that you don't pull on something that is not grounded. It's almost, sometimes this is actually coming across as like desperately reaching for anything. So no matter what that is, like what's coming to me is like if you need a job and you just need it now, like desperately reaching out for anything, but they're saying to be careful. Okay, so not all is what it seems. You will have some kind of celebration. You will have abundance. Right now, you've got to look at it as the vegetation's not there. It's all dried up. And there are some things that are loose that don't have a firm foundation. So be careful about what you choose to cling on to. Tell me about how Cancer feels. How does Cancer feel? Yeah. Well, okay. So let's be honest. You could feel like this isn't working. This isn't working. And you could be feeling like it's hard to focus, or you don't see what other possibilities are out there. I'm going to have to get clarification to find out whether or not this Eight of Pentacles, it's how you're feeling. So when you're feeling like something's not working out, maybe you're distracted by something about your Pentacles, about finances, about work. The example on the card is someone who has their work laid out and they're trying to put focus and attention, but then it's like somebody has spilt something on their work. So there's a sense of like this was done in a good way and then this happens. So it's kind of, I'm getting that kind of vibe off of this. So yeah, we'll get some clarification. Tell me about in the environment for Cancer. Tell me about in the environment for Cancer. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. It's time. Okay, so this card is saying, look, it's time. There's Page of Cups. This is a new loving beginning. This is Eight of Cups. And it's clearly coming out as being part of like, where we know you're very attached, Cancer, to this. We know you don't want to let go of something, but moving towards prosperity and abundance, and obviously where the mountains are clearer and the air smells better and all that stuff, it's like it's getting away. And now you have 8-8, which in any reading, the numbers are extremely important, especially tarot readings. The numbers are very, very important. There's something about the paths and possibilities that they're wanting us to, or want me to clarify on for you. So we will go back. But you do, in the environment, either you or somebody else might be walking away. But look, they have this key they're throwing to the ground because they don't They're not attached to this place or this thing or person anymore, and they're going on emotionally leaving, going towards the Ninth Cup, which is the wish granted. So what's the hope or fear? Hope or fear? Ooh. It's just like this Hermit energy. Well, I mean, it doesn't mean the same thing, but the way that it's laying out, and it's even coming back here to lay on top of the Hermit. So there's a hope for the Four of Wands, which is participation in something that you end up celebrating with others, right? A milestone met. But then there's also the feeling of, there's a fear that if something doesn't work out right, or if it does, you know what I mean? There may be a fear of being alone if this doesn't go through, or there is a fear of commitment of some sort. And maybe it's because it has something to do also with work. And so therefore, but I think it's saying, listen to what your intuition told you from the past. Like if you're returning to a situation that you think you've been here before, then that's probably more than likely what it is. So you have 4, 4, 8, 8. It also might be talking about going off on your own, spending some time to yourself. Yeah, okay, so let's just go on. What's the outcome? Let's get 2 cards for the outcome for Cancer. Page of Cups. Oh, goodness. And Strength. I don't know. I got 3. Strength in reverse, which is sometimes overconfident or feeling like something's not going to work. Okay, so you find your solution. Your solution with all of these cards. The Page of Cups in the reverse, the Strength card in reverse, and the Nine of Swords in reverse. This is actually finding a solution. It has a lot more to do with your confidence, but also on the outlook on how we're looking at things, because it can look like a situation that's not very hopeful. And this Nine of Swords in reverse being like, well, the only thing I can do is concentrate on the solution of getting out of like my own headspace if it's going towards anxiety or depression and things like that. Oh, so this is what I feel like with this energy of grasping, like I said, of just grasping. It's what it feels like with this card of maybe don't get so overconfident, because now this lion's not wanting to open its mouth. And the Page of Cups has to do here, if it's in the reverse, with something that doesn't look very hopeful, I'll be honest, but it is the mind and the thinking and the thoughts on this. So let's get some clarification. It's like the heart wants something that the mind's not letting it have, if that makes sense. So what we're going to do is I want to know about this future energy with the Two of Wands. I'd like to know what possibilities are there so that we aren't just grasping for things, right? Tell me more about the possibilities here in the future that the Two of Wands in the reverse. If we gain focus, if something about that changes. Well, with forgiveness, second chances, announcements. There's the Star, and there's the Star energy. Justice in the reverse. Tell me more about Justice in the reverse. Some reason that's coming across as being that there's an area in your life that's off balance, and it might have to do with work. And Pentacles. So you do have, so with the focus and the effort. Oh my goodness, that is a big spider. Hang on. Holy crap. I don't usually kill spiders, but I did. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know. He looks really scary looking. So I feel really bad about that, but that was one of those, like, is that a brown recluse? You know what I mean? Spiders. Oh my God. Killed him with a crystal. Oh my Lord. Now I feel like I've got some karma today to pay off on that. So we have the Nine of Pentacles being the effort will bring in the rewards. So, and the finances, there's something about a financial gain or a win that might help make things balanced or make you feel like there's some justice being brought in here. And then here's that energy of being hopeful. Spirit wants you to be hopeful. Yeah, Spirit wants you to be hopeful. You're worried about some work situation or something to do with work. They're saying to be hopeful. You have the star energy. You have, this even can mean that you're going to be famous for something that you have so skillfully worked on. This Three of Cups in the reverse, it usually comes across to me as a warning card that people could be gossiping around you, or you could have some people that are really just not your best influence, or that there could be people that are like constantly reminding you of the negative things and the reasons to not be hopeful, and that energy will dim any light. So look at this. This is beautiful. Everything is hopeful. You should be weary about some kind of friend group or people, especially if they're saying things that are not in support, basically, of like celebration, positivity, and abundance. You know what I mean? These are the people focusing on the problems instead of solutions. These are the people that you need to have a deep reflection to yourself to say, do I still want this group in my life? I mean, period. Or these people in my life. And the Hermit here. So doing deep reflection on that, guys. I love this. I think this is all about attitude and about, you know, something to do with being more hopeful, and the star is very hopeful, like that things are gonna happen, things are gonna come true for you. Let's use some tea leaves. Financial gain, and then sometimes the Nine of Pentacles is representing like the winning of a court case. Could be something like that. Whoa. And the star, like I said, these are like, it's usually that something is big is being fulfilled, something you wanted for a very long time. Right? So let's get your tea leaves, and I'm going to wrap up the reading. If you want a private reading, they're a little bit longer, and they're not that expensive. If you want one, check me out in the description box is how you can get a hold of me. So goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Look, and I told you, it might be a court case. Gavel, involvement with the law. It might have to do with some kind of winning. Bow, you are highly thought of. Dog, close up, pleasure with a close friend. Dark woman, dealings or a relationship with a woman with dark complexion or dark hair. Rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Firecracker, well, that's exciting and fitting. Thanks, Spirit. Cat, a two-faced friend. That's this. Know who this person is. That's that. And scissors, disappointment in some affair. I think it has to do with this group, whatever that group is about. All right, so thanks, Cancer. Sending you light and love. Thanks for joining me, guys. Bye-bye.